All right, so the first step in cooking our mole is gonna be cooking our chicken. So what we're gonna do is in a nice big pot of water, we're gonna throw in our chicken, half of an onion, and 3 cloves of garlic. A little bit of salt. Give it a little bit of salt to flavor up the chicken. So everybody cooks the chicken a different way. You can put some leaves of epazote, you can put different types of herbs and spices, honestly, to flavor up this chicken. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep it simple because we want the sauce of the mole to give us all of the flavor. That's what we're looking for, just the essence of that mole. So just the onion, just the garlic, and a little bit of salt. Keep it simple, baby. Nothing complicated on the chicken, all right? Now on to the next step. All right, guys, we're gonna start off by roasting our chilies. This recipe contains 4 different types of them. We have chile guajillo, chile pasilla, chile negro, and chile puya. So all these chilies have different quantities. I'll leave the exact amounts down in the descriptions. So let's get started off by roasting them. So right here we have our frying pan, and you have to be quick with this because if you let them roast for too long, the mole gets a bitter taste. So today we're using sunflower oil, but you can use any oil of your choice, but it's fast. Bam, bam, look at that. They instantly change color. I want you guys to see. So look at, this is a raw one and this is a cooked one. It's only a matter of 3 seconds before it instantly changes colors. Once we fry up these chilies, what we're doing is we are throwing them in a bucket of water right here. So the next step in the process is we're gonna be frying up all of these ingredients that I'm holding in my hands. The recipe that my grandmother made has 23 ingredients, but there are moles in the world that have up to 60. I mean, it is such a complex dish. We're gonna fry the ingredients in different batches because everything fries at a different temperature. We don't wanna overcook things. So we're gonna fry it up in different batches, and yeah, let's get to it. All right, so let's fry these ingredients up. We're gonna start off with the peanuts, the almonds, and the maize, because they all roast around the same time. So what we're waiting for is to start hearing some popping from the corn. Once the corn starts to pop, you want to take it out. So just, that's what we're waiting for, the corn. Get it, start popping. Oh, there we go, guys. She's crackling, she's crackling. All right, that's our sign to take her out. We're putting it right here in this blender. All right, guys, so right here we have the rest of the ingredients, and we're gonna throw it in all together at the same time. Get in there, baby. All right, she's ready. I'm getting the signal from my aunt saying that it's ready. So all right, so right here we have a saltine cracker, as you guys can see. We're gonna fry this saltine cracker up as well, and what the saltine cracker is gonna do is it's gonna act as a thickener. It's gonna thicken up our mole. Yeah, we're using saltine crackers. Other people also use bread. You can use that too. That works just fine, but we're going with saltine crackers today. So we're gonna fry that up. All right, look at that, already roasted. We're gonna toss that in there too. Bam, bam, cool. All right, so right here we have the sesame seeds. This is gonna be the last step in the frying process. And what my aunt did is she also threw some of the seeds from the chilies that we deveined and de-seeded earlier into this same mixture right here. So let's do it, let's fry it up. Throw it all in there at once. Now she was also telling me that this is the process that you do not want to overcook. Do not overcook the sesame seeds. Be fast, be quick with the movements, because this is the part where if you really overcook these, the mole is gonna turn sour. So you have to be fast with it. So we're waiting for these sesame seeds to start popping just like we did for the corn, because that's gonna give us a signal that it's ready to take it out of here. All right, guys, we got the little crackling that we were looking for, and she is ready. All right, there we go. Now on to the next step. What we're gonna do is this chicken that we've been boiling, all the broth, all the essence of the chicken has pretty much been let out. And we're gonna take the juice from there and we're gonna fill it up in the blender. So that way it makes our sauce nice and smooth and allows for the blender to do what it needs to do and blend even easier, you know? So there we go, put it in there. That looks about right. You wanna pretty much fill it to what it's filled in the blender. All right, now to blend. It's nice and blended up. Let's check it out. Oh, it smells delicious. Okay. So the consistency is almost, it's pretty watery, guys. Look at that. You want it to be semi-thick, but still very watery, on the watery side for sure. She's done. We're gonna put it right here in this little bucket we have to reserve it, as we're gonna use this later. All right, so it's been about an hour. Our chilies are nice and hydrated already. They're nice and, look at that, oh yeah, nice and hydrated. We're gonna use the same blender that we got right here. We're gonna throw in all of our water from the chilies into there, as well as the chilies. We're gonna blend everything together. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, cool. All right, guys, so right here we have a nice big clay pot that we're gonna be cooking in. She's nice and blended. The chilies are all blended already, so we're gonna throw our chilies into the clay pot right here. Get as much of that out as we can. One step closer to making this mole. She's already starting to look like mole, man. Look at that. Ooh, wow, looks good. All right, guys, so right here we have all of our blended up chilies, and you wanna wait for it to start bubbling. Once it starts bubbling, you wanna throw in the mixture that we made from earlier of all of the spices, all the nuts and everything, all the deliciousness. Look it up, that mixture. So it's already started to bubble. We're gonna start, and we're gonna throw it in there, guys. Look at that, woohoo! All right. Mix it up. You wanna cook this on low heat because you don't want it to get stuck to the bottom. And you want to keep on mixing it, like I said, because once it gets stuck, it gets chunky, and you don't want that. You want smooth, creamy mole. That's what we want. All right, guys, so we've been mixing for about a good 5 minutes right now, and it was a vibrant red color before, and now it's turned more into a brown. Look at that. Oh, man, this is good stuff. We're starting to get there. We're almost there. We're pretty much done. One of the last steps is we haven't thrown any salt in. We haven't thrown any salts in our salt in the blending of the chiles. We haven't thrown any salt in the spices. And that's because we've been waiting till the very last step. You can put salt to your taste. And yeah, just keep pinching until you finally hit the right note that you're looking for. All right, guys, time for the final ingredient. Right here, we have abuelita. Check it out. This is usually used to make hot chocolate, champurrados, different types of beverages. But we're gonna be throwing in our mole right now. We're gonna use half a tablet, and you can put as much as you want or as little as you want. This is just gonna make your mole sweeter and give it a nice and kind of chocolatey taste too. But we're using half a tablet because we like it a little sweet. You can use more, you can use less. And you wanna just put it in there and let it dissolve. Let it dissolve, let it mix in there. Let it release all of its chocolatiness into our delicious mole. All right, guys, so finally, we've completed our mole, man. It is done, and honestly, if you have all the ingredients ready and you follow this process, I think anybody can do this at their house, absolutely, for sure. There is a lot of room for error when you're making mole, but, you know, the final product just makes it worth it. The final product makes it worth it. It's a slightly labor-intensive process for sure. You know, it is harder to cook than a lot of dishes, but I think anybody can do it. You can do it at your house if you got the right ingredients, you got the willpower, and you really want to make some mole for your family to impress everybody. You guys can do it too. All right, guys, well, here we are, my first time ever making mole, and it came out so freaking good, guys. Well, I haven't even tried it yet, but just from the way it looks and the smell and everything, super happy by the way it came out, man. I have a lot of fond memories of my grandmother making this mole and watching her cook it, and to be able to actually make it for the first time, and yeah, man, it was a very special moment for me. So cheers, first time ever making mole. Damn.
I gotta give myself a pat on the back for the first time, man. This is really freaking good. Wow. The recipe's in the description, guys. Give it a try, man. It is amazing. You will blow away all of your friends if you make this. So good. You can use this on chicken. I like chicken breast. We're using chicken wings, but any type of chicken works delicious with this recipe. Wow. It is so good. You taste everything. The spices all blend together so well. You get the nuttiness, you get the sweetness from that chocolate. Man, this is just incredible. Wow. Give the video a like, guys. Share this video with your friends and family. I'm gonna finish eating this delicious meal we've made, man. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.